One headline called it a safety triumph. Another called it government overreach. The same event, and you'd barely know it was the same story. On Friday, the United States government ordered Anthropic to shut down access to its two most powerful AI models, Fable 5 and Mythos 5. By the weekend, they were offline. This is AI Command App Media Lens, where we look at how different outlets cover the same news. Here are the facts almost everyone agrees on. The Commerce Department issued an export control directive citing national security. It pointed to a method of bypassing or jailbreaking Fable 5. Anthropic complied, cutting off access for all foreign nations inside and outside the US, and even for its own employees. Anthropic did not go quietly. The company wrote that it disagreed a narrow potential jailbreak should be cause for recalling a commercial model deployed to hundreds of millions of people. Now watch the framing shift. TechCrunch led with the idea that Anthropic's own safety warnings may have backfired, casting the company as a transparent voice that got punished for raising the alarm. Ars Technica and CNBC put the government's reasoning up front instead. The Commerce Department's worry that a Fable 5 jailbreak could be a genuine national security threat. In that telling, the story is one of legitimate caution. Then there's the business press. One finance headline framed it bluntly. Anthropic's biggest competitive advantage just became a huge liability. Here it isn't a safety story or security story at all. It's about market position and risk. And over on Hacker News, the loudest thread barely mentioned Anthropic. It was titled simply, "Open Source AI Must Win," reframing the shutdown as proof that closed, centrally controlled models can be switched off by a single government order. 4 outlets, 4 centers of gravity, 1 shutdown. One sees a whistleblower punished, one sees a government doing its job, one sees a balance sheet, one sees an argument for open source. Here's the takeaway. None of these framings is necessarily false. The export order, the jailbreak concern, the competitive hit, the open source debate, they are all real threads of the same event. What differs is which thread each outlet pulls to the front and which it leaves for the final paragraph. Read only one and you inherit its center of gravity. Read across them and a fuller picture appears. A government acted, a company objected, and the question of who can pull the plug on AI is suddenly very live. That's today's Media Lens. Subscribe and hit the bell.